Economic Policy Studies, Alan Mendenhall, along with the president of Strawmark LLC, Hillary Fordwich. Good morning to you both. Alan, this is the largest IPO in history, $75 billion at $135 a share, valuing SpaceX at nearly $1.8 trillion with a T dollars. From an economic policy perspective, what does this massive debut say about the strength of American innovation and just free enterprise right now?
Well, Elon Musk is a visionary, and so this is exciting. It's a big day for basically everyday individual investors, retail investors who want a piece of SpaceX and want to be part of this growth. And, I see the Wall Street Journal reporting that BlackRock put in an order to buy 5 billion shares. And ordinarily, that type of news would worry people. But people hear IPO and assume the public's going to own and control the company. But this is a very different situation because SpaceX is going to use this dual class share structure where public investors buy Class A shares with 1 vote per share. And then Elon Musk and insiders are going to hold Class B shares with 10 votes per share. And that means that Elon Musk is going to retain control. He's going to own roughly 42%, but he's going to control more than 80% of the voting power. So you don't have to worry about left-wing activist investors coming in, CalPERS coming in and trying to exercise control of the company. Musk is going to continue to have control over board elections and strategic decisions and merger votes and all the important things. And I think that is actually a good thing because he's such a visionary.
Yeah, and I'm so glad that you broke that down because I'm sure that was a worry with a lot of people. So that's good to know that Elon Musk will still really kind of be in control here. So Hillary, Elon Musk has built something, obviously extraordinary with reusable rockets. You got Starlink and now this public launch. I mean, what strategic moves do you see SpaceX making post IPO to kind of keep dominating the space economy here?
Well, pleasure to be back with you, Alex. And a couple of things here. Number one, obviously, this is 3 different companies. So there's 3 completely different approaches. One of the most interesting things, and I think makes this the most compelling, is their plan to build data centers in outer space. So we've seen this whole NIMBY thing across the United States, actually the world. People don't want data centers in their backyard. You wouldn't. None of our viewers want it. So that's a huge actual advantage and proposition. And I think also don't bet against Elon Musk. We also know with regard to Starlink, there are countries, obviously, like Iran, where they shut down the internet. This actually gives people the control. And we saw what happened in North Carolina after those ghastly floods that Elon Musk was flying in Starlink then to give them connection to the world. So there are propositions that his companies have, and also launching satellites into obviously outer space. This is the future. If you're interested in the future, this is the company. Is it oversubscribed? Yes. Is it overvalued? Yes. Is it good value for money right now? No. But is it going to double in price? Probably. Is it probably going to go to over 200? Yes. And should you bet against Elon Musk? No.
No. Yeah. And I'm so glad you brought up just how important Starlink really has been, especially you mentioned those flood victims. My goodness, it was crucial. But Alan, how might this affect the broader market, if you will, investors and even government contracts in the space and defense sectors here? I mean, are there any risks that we should be watching potentially?
Well, yeah, I guess if you're looking at risk, it might be political and regulatory risk because SpaceX depends on government approvals for launches, and that means getting permit approvals and environmental reviews and things like that. And currently, we have a friendly administration. But what happens if there's a Democratic administration that wants to tighten environmental standards or expand protected areas or limit launch frequency and all the things that come with government contracting? So a future administration could steer contracts toward competitors to the extent that there are any, or try to institute antitrust issues. And that is a little bit of a risk, the regulatory risk that comes with the government involvement that SpaceX has.
Yeah, of course. And Hillary, so this IPO is expected to create thousands of new millionaires inside the company, from engineers all the way to support staff, which is going to be amazing to see. I mean, what advice would you give everyday investors or professionals watching at home who maybe want to capitalize on opportunities like this in the future?
Well, right now for this, it's probably too late. Elon Musk has allocated, they've allocated very unusual 30% of the stock is going to be retail, it's usually about something between 2 to 5%. And he's dictated all the terms for not the bankers. The bankers haven't had a chance to value. So there's no valuation. This is all Elon Musk. So what would I advise the average person? The most important thing to always remember is don't put all your eggs in one basket. Always diversify and always look to two things. And they begin with F's. The future and fundamentals. What is the future going to look like? We don't know, but we can project things. Like I said, the data centers, people don't want them in their own backyards. And then look at the fundamentals. Is this something that is fundamental to our society? Are the fundamentals on the way it's built good? And is this something that you would want as an individual? Because you, the consumer, you are what every company is based upon.
Absolutely. Alan Mendenhall, Hillary Fordwich, fantastic insight from you both this morning. Really appreciate it.